Hi, I'm Cat Navarro-Lee at the 2026 Dances with Films, and I'm here with John and Luis from the film Coin. And so we talked a little bit about this. There's some crypto elements, right? Who wants to give me the elevator pitch?
I'll do that. John Brownell, writer, director, executive producer of Coin. It's a crypto film. It's a comedy thriller film about two friends who misappropriate campaign funds to launch a cryptocurrency. They launch tanks almost immediately, and this political fixer comes after them to get the money back. They don't have it, and it spirals a whole chain of events from there.
That sounds very exciting.
Thank you. We think so.
Now, what was the inspiration for this?
I had been investing in crypto for probably close to 10 years, so I was kind of familiar with the space. I really hadn't seen a lot of crypto stories played out in narrative film. I mean, there's a lot of films that mention Bitcoin or maybe have some sort of crypto references, but I hadn't seen many that it was kind of a central plot line. And so I kind of thought it was ripe for an idea to explore in a narrative film. And then also the way that we were going to make the production, it kind of allowed the story that I wrote allowed for us to kind of make it in a more condensed production and a flexible arena, and was really the vision of the production we were going to have. And so that was those things in conjunction is really kind of what led to the story that we told with Coin.
And what attracted you to this, Luis?
Well, John, I had worked with him before on another short film, editing it. And then we're great friends.
And you invest in crypto together.
Well, not yet, but maybe after this movie we will. And he wanted to make his first feature film, and we just said, like, yeah, let's write a script and let's go get it. And that's what happened. We did it.
I always love hearing about the process of how people get things done. So you had this idea, you started writing, and then was there like a back and forth of you like how does this work? What was your process, and how long did it take to get this off the ground?
It actually moved very fast. So Luis and I worked together. I met Luis he edited the first short film I ever made. That's how we met. And we started kind of working together, shooting different things. We made a couple other short films. I had, like Luis just mentioned, wanted to make my first feature film. And so I was like, okay, let me, write a script that maybe we can pull that off. And so I wrote the script I think I started writing it either at the end of February or early March. I think I wrote most of it in about 10 days.
Last year,
yeah.
Wow.
We kept working on the script through pre-production, but we went right into pre-production and we started shooting it in May. So it was pretty quick. I mean, it was probably a little over 2 months from conception to like first day of filming.
Did you crowdsource, or did you guys already have like producers?
So I did self-finance the film. I mentioned I invested in crypto, but I actually come from the finance space. I worked in finance for a long time, so I had invested and saved, some money. It was like, all right, let's go dive in and make this movie. It was a pretty quick process, all things considered. I mean, conceptual idea, script, pre-production. We shot last May. Shot for basically a month, 15, I think maybe 16 shooting days, and we wrapped at the end of last May. So
wow,
it was pretty quick.
How efficient! Like, this is actually one of the first times I've heard that, because a lot of other indie projects, they take so long to get off the ground. There's the aspect of funding, there's the aspect of getting people on board, and it sounds like you ran a pretty tight ship.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to all the years in financial consulting where I was working a lot of hours on a lot of different things at once. So it kind of enables you to hopefully operate a production efficiently, which I don't know, Luis, how do we do?
I think our main strength was not overthinking anything here. Because the second you start going like, oh, but we need this, we need that, this needs to be perfect. We literally went in and we're like, let's get these shots. And then when we're done getting all these shots, the movie's done, right? So
yeah. That's one of the main themes I'm hearing from the filmmakers, that it's like you just have to get and doing it instead of you have action, right? Instead of contemplating what the next step is.
And the script lends to it, because the script is so simple in the sense that there's one action scene, one chase scene, right? But the rest is pretty much in different places around El Segundo. And we didn't really need to, there was no complicated lighting. There was no complicated setup. There was nothing that would take us outside of the scope of making an indie film,
Was that something that you actually thought of when you were writing it? You're like, I want to make it less complicated to get these shots in, or?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we were, of course, we wanted the movie. We want it to be aesthetically efficient, and we want it to look good, and all these things, which it does, because Luis is incredibly talented at what he does. So I knew I had Luis in my back pocket. That kind of helps me a little bit.
Dynamic.
But yeah, I'm not gonna. I wanted to get the movie shot. Let's get the movie shot, okay?
Right.
And so I knew that we could do that with the team that we had in place. I mean, we had a phenomenal crew, and then when we went and cast the project, every actor who was coming on board knew what kind of movie we were going to make, and they're all down for it. So when you have a great team, we were able to just go and execute every single day and get the shots we needed, and then that adds up to a bunch of footage that you can cut a movie together with. So that was the main goal: get the movie shot, get the movie made. And when you have talented people that do that, you don't need a huge team,
right?
And so that's what we were able to do with Coin.
It sounds like your finance background has made you like the CFO of this project and has made it like very efficient too.
Yeah.
It's interesting because a lot of times artists are so far from that, right? And they have to outsource and get other people to like balance out those strengths of above budget, this and that. And so it sounds like you guys had an advantage with that, with your previous background. So don't always discount your day job experience.
Definitely.
Right?
No, I definitely don't discount it all. It 100% led into that. It's a balance for me for both, because of course I would love to spend a lot of time getting a perfect XYZ shot. But in this situation, that's not the type of movie not the type of production we're going to have. So down the line, perhaps we'll do that. But on this movie, go ahead, Luis.
Yeah, I mean, we had conversations before shooting where we're like, should we rent this expensive camera, these expensive lenses, this location? Should I call my friend as a camera operator? And everything was just like, no. Let's just do this as cheapest way possible. I have a camera. I have 3 lenses. What are we waiting for? Let's go get it. And that's what we did. We go get it. I mean, getting the picture correctly and beautiful looking has nothing to do with the equipment or the amount of money you spend behind the scenes to make it look that way, right?
Yeah.
There's always an alternative to make any complicated shot simple.
Yeah.
And that was literally every step of the way that we could simplify it, we just did, till we got to the easiest way how to do the shot or how to get the scene. Are we shooting inside the car? Are we shooting outside the car? Are we shooting through the window? Like anything was just like, what's the simplest way to make this so it still looks good, but doesn't cost us any money or cost us very little money to do.
Very smart. Very, very smart.
Yeah.
Where can people follow your film? Where can they... Well, come
watch it, Dance
right?
with Films.
You can
Tuesday
watch
night,
it at Dance with Films.
June 23rd, if this is going to be live before then. Follow us on Instagram at coin_film_. And then I guess we have a TikTok as well with the same thing.
You have a TikTok? Are you guys in it? Like,
this is a new
TikTok
avenue for
dances?
me. Luis is going to be doing a lot of TikTok dancing on there. I'm just kidding. We haven't posted yet on TikTok, but maybe by the time this is out, we'll be live on TikTok. We'll see.
You know what would be interesting?
I'm learning TikTok. I've
you
never
do
been
your
on
little
there.
TikTok, and then people love like little tips. You're like every day or whenever you post, you're like, hey, here's a little crypto tip. Here's a little this and that. But watch my movie.
Yeah.
Watch my movie.
Financial advice online.
Yeah, we'll see. Tune in. Who knows what will be on our TikTok? Once it's live, it could be anything up there, but we'll see.
That's exciting. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much.
You.
Oh, coin-movie.com as well. That's our website.
-movie.com.
Get that in there. Yeah.
Cool, guys. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, guys. I'm Kat with IdeateTV.